is too far in sacrificing for family? This is a question that I do not come to you by chance lives on your mind. This book by Adaobi is a book that is predominantly centered around an Igbo family. There's an hardworking father, there's a devoted mother, and there's of course a firstborn child who has to shoulder the responsibility of his family after the demise of his father. Kingsley, who is the protagonist of the story, went through a lot in order to make sure that his family is fine. He's doing all the bills, paying all the bills, doing all of that. And for me, I must say that it's really an overwhelming task for any person to take care of, because in the end, he wasn't really about himself. His needs were not really catered for. He lived his life basically just to make sure that the family is fine and everybody's okay, even when he didn't have a job. And then because he didn't have a job, he was torn in between the fact, should I take a job that is not so well paying, or just turn to email scamming because of course it pays well. And in the end, he had to turn to the email scamming to make a lot of money to be able to send his siblings to school, take care of his sick mom, and take care of other family responsibilities that were on his shoulders. There's one scene that really struck me. For somebody that went through all of that to make sure that the family is fine, and somebody still came out and said, what have you even done? The audacity for me is really something else. And for me, what this taught me is to realize that as humans, whether as family, whether as friends, no matter how much length you go for people, sometimes they can still feel like it's not really an effort. And you might not totally blame them, because sometimes you feel that, or maybe they actually need this. What if they actually do not need it? And I think that is really what, that scene was for me. I did not come to you by chance. It's centered around the core themes of love, centered around the theme of family, and the theme of sacrifice. And lest I forget, my favorite character of all time in this book is Cash Daddy, period. Cash Daddy is someone that will make you laugh. And his words is, oh my God, it's just the way he says these things, very relatable and very funny. Like you just have yourself laughing throughout the reading, and it's very interesting. And for me, Adobe's style of writing is very conversational. It feels like talking to a friend, like having a dialogue between two people that have known each other for a long time. And it just makes the books very interesting and very, very relatable for me. I did not come to you by chance. Above all, is a book that everyone should read. Would you be reading? Let me know in the comment section. Bye.